Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, we're going to be talking today about the last chapter in the series, in the five-part series on mistakes to avoid as an underwriter. Now, this video is for those of you who are going to be more interested in actually getting into the underwriting space, in becoming a credit analyst or a mortgage underwriter. The other four videos were geared towards you learning to be like an underwriter. But again, if you want to think like an underwriter, there's nothing wrong with knowing what the underwriter knows. So again, this part talks about the mistakes to avoid as an underwriter, the part 2 section of this. This is the last part of our 5-part series. Again, the course is in the description link below. You can find the link to the course in the description below. You can click on it, access it, use it to learn the things and the tools to allow you to be successful when it comes to being able to purchase your first property. So let's get into today's video. Let's talk a little bit about the things that underwriters look at and mistakes that they have to make sure that they can avoid. Mistake number 1 is when you are reviewing your loan documents, there is a document called Fraud Guard. Now, again, folks, for those of you who are not underwriters, this is not something you need to worry about. But there is a software called Fraud Guard, Data Verify, or Loan Safe. It does pull up any alerts. So again, it shows you alerts that are in regards to what the borrower might not be disclosing. It shows you some alerts in regards to what the loan officer or the realtor might not disclose, just things that you need to know. And just make sure that you clear all these items off this Fraud Guard or Data Verify or Loan Safe or whatever fraud process that your lender uses. Please don't forget to clear these items. Once you clear them, make sure you then pull the final copy of this report. By pulling the final copy of the report, it should say everything cleared, and it should give you 100 score on this. Another part that underwriters, that I've noticed underwriters make a lot of mistakes when they're reviewing files is not providing detailed rationale notes. Now, when you guys are looking at files, remember you always have to think about the best way to cover your assets. Now, you are your greatest asset, right? So CYA, cover your assets by using the appropriate notes to talk about what you saw, the things you found, and the red flags that you saw, and the reason why you found these red flags, and then most importantly, what you did to address those red flags. So don't forget to address these things, and you address these things by making sure you have detailed rationale notes. Again, not having detailed rationale notes are one of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of underwriters make. Another one will be inaccurate PITIA calculations by missing your HOA, PUD, or condo. Again, if for properties that are in a HOA, if you miss those HOA, you don't add the HOA to your principal and interest, tax, and insurance calculations. Or if you miss your mortgage insurance, or if you have flood insurance, if you miss any of these things, it could throw your PITIA off. And if it throws your principal, interest, tax, and insurance payments off, then what it then does for you, it puts you in a bad position. And because now the capacity is off, and when the capacity is off and it throws your calculations off, it becomes a problem. Now, folks, in my video that I provide for you guys in the description link below, the course that you guys can access gives you a lot more detailed information. It gives you a pretty long checklist of things you can use. And now the best part is I also provide this in the PDF format, right? So not only can you use the videos to learn, you can also use the PDF format to check off items to make sure you're not making a mistake, especially for those of you who want to take the test and also be able to move up in your industry. Another part too that we also have to remember to discuss is underwriting your files and not using your investor policy guidelines. Folks, this is extremely crucial. This is something that we cannot make the mistake of, because whenever you review every file as an underwriter, you have to remember your investor policy guideline is your bread and your butter. You have to be able to go back to this investor policy guideline, use that as the tool that's going to teach you and help you to underwrite this file and make sure that you are giving your borrower the best chance of acquiring the property of their choice. Again, you have to remember that your investor policy I've seen situations where I saw a loan and just from a naked eyes perspective, it was like this loan should be denied. But when I was able to go back on the investor policy, I saw that I was able to the ability to approve this loan. So if I denied this loan, what could have happened is here's someone who is looking to buy their home. They've probably put a lot of money down, earnest money, and I just caused them additional stress because on the outside looking in, it didn't look clear enough and they didn't look like a typical borrower that would get approved. But using the investor policy, I found out that there were ways to be able to go around this and get the loan approved, and the borrower is happy. My employer was happy. I was happy. Everybody was happy. Now, again, remember, folks, as an underwriter, there's a lot on your plate, and most importantly, you're paid handsomely well for it. Some companies are even paying you bonuses. They pay you per files worked. I mean, there's so many ways that you can be able to make money as a mortgage underwriter. So it's a good career to look into for those of you who are looking to change a career, for those of you who are looking to learn. Again, I've had over 2,000 students in my course that have taken my course. There's multiple comments out there that shares about, again, their experience for taking the course. You have the ability to be able to connect with these folks. You can see what their comments are. You can learn from them, and you can use that. And also, again, please leave your honest feedback, right? Because if you're able to tell me exactly what you thought, it gives me the ability for me to go back and make any tweaks that needs to be made. So I need your honest feedback, and your honest feedback helps you make it better. Also helps me learn what I need to do better as a person myself. So again, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on my video. Leave a comment on this video. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know if it gave you any value. And if it didn't give you any value, I understand. So at least I can be able to tailor the next videos to be something that would help you guys be successful in life. I know that my videos in the past and would in the future would again continue to be on motivational and inspirational content. But I want to be able to bring value for those individuals who are looking to kind of make it in today's tough economy with the rising cost of everything, rising cost of inflation, people finding it really hard to be able to make a living, an honest living, with the income they're making. This is a chance for you to take advantage of the market, get a better paying job, and be more valuable in the industry. And by doing this, now you have the chance to make more money and to live a much easier and successful life. So if you have any questions for me, you need me to help with answering any questions or giving you some guidance, please leave a comment in the comment box below. Let me know. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to be able to see what I can help you with. And again, I'll make sure we can connect. Thank you again for giving me a chance to trust me on this thing. Take a look at my course. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get more content. I appreciate you all. Peace.